System. It's Chipmunk doing another reaction. Today we're reacting to a video from Anime's channel. This is top 10 Ecchi anime where girls go too far for the MCU. Going too far, ma'am. Too far. Okay? Yeah. It's always interesting. It's usually all in fun when it comes to it. It's the comedy routes for these type of deals, but we'll definitely see. Sometimes the too far could be on the horror end. We'll definitely see the picks the Anime chose. But check out Anime in the descriptions below. Excellent channel to check out some good top 10s and everything. But yeah, let's check his top 10 out for crazy anime female characters. Goes too far.
Now every degenerate nerd like me has seen a story where the main dude lusts for the girl, but we've had too much of that crap. So let's switch things up here. Today I've got the top 10 anime where the girl doesn't stop lusting over the boy. That's right, lads, it's our time to be chased. So with that said, let's get going.
We all get chased enough, dang it.
My first girlfriend is a gal. Now a firm disclaimer before we go ahead. Don't ever start to believe that this is how your romantic life is gonna go. Because if you do,
my whole thing is who thinks that?
Imagine, such as imagining ourselves right in this guy's position. So we got a high schooler who somehow piles up the courage and confesses to our female lead, a gyaru. And for some godforsaken reason, she agrees to do it. And the gyaru as a character is interesting. And she does some pretty interesting stuff. Alright, you guys tell me what these guys do with this sort of stuff, and they are in only high school, okay? Are you kidding me? Anyways, she enjoys turning the main character into a freshly harvested tomato using her charm and physical appeal to keep him captivated. While the series leans heavily on fan service, it also explores the emotional side of the relationship, showing that the gal's feelings go beyond mere attraction. And all the vanilla stuff aside, the show really is a fun watch. Just don't take it seriously. And you know what? When watching it, just don't even think. Don't think at all. And definitely don't think about watching it with someone else, unless you're a little bit weird. If you can, just move to a hidden dungeon and then press play. Then at number 9, we have Ecchi. Are you willing to fall in love with a pervert as long as she's a cutie?
I haven't heard of
that.
This
is the anime that actually represents this list perfectly, because the girls in this show taking lusting for dudes to a whole new level. Well, let's start with the plot here. So the main character finds himself as the object of affection. You know what? That's not the correct word here. He's basically a magnet for drooling girls. Each of the girls harbors an odd or more specifically perverted fetish towards the main character. Where are the women like this in my life? The show's premise revolves around him trying to figure out which one of these cuties left him a love letter alongside a pair of, panties.
Oh, I did watch this. I did watch this.
And I'm convinced that 8%, 80%, 100% of the anime on this list is probably made by teenagers who can't stop daydreaming and wishing things. Anyways, each girl showcases lustful affection for the main character, making the show a watch you won't forget for a really, really long time. So if you love lovey stuff, do me a favor and watch this show. After that, at number 8, we have Mother of the Goddess Dormitory. Now, in most cases, an anime is first created, and then the required amount of fan service is added to it. And by required, I mean the amount of fetish the creators have. But in the case of this show, it's like they made a list of fan service scenes and then decided about making a show. And it's fan service heavy anime that takes the concept of female leads to its peak. The main character is a homeless middle school boy, but then the dude finds himself taken in as the dorm mother for a girls' college dormitory. Do I really
Which happens a lot in certain H-tie.
All I'll say is, don't let anyone
videos,
walk
anime,
into your room when you're watching it. It won't take long until you become homeless, that's for sure. And by the way, you're definitely not becoming a dorm mother, okay? That's not how this works.
Never works that way.
Anyways, each of the dorm residents brings their own unique style of seduction to the table, and the show's overall the top nature leaves little room for subtlety, embracing its role as an ecchi comedy. So overall, an anime that is filled with fan service and comedic moments. If you like that sort of crap, this is basically a gem for you. Then next up at number 7 we have And You Thought There Is Never a Girl Online. An anime that takes online gaming dynamics to another level. So at the center of the story, we have two gamer otakus who get married in a multiplayer RPG. Well, honestly, what kind of game is this? And when they finally meet in real life, it turns out one of them is actually a really super cute girl. And to all those gamers out there, forget about anything like this happening to you. The only people you'll meet on here are 50-year-old divorced men or trolls. So yeah, just stop drinking.
Right? Oh, goodness.
And only if the
And then when it is an actual girls and stuff that's online and y'all talk to them, y'all become some of the most disrespectful. Like a lot of people, not everyone, but some of them.
Attention so much that it often blurs the line between devoted.
Some of the girls can be disrespectful too. I've had it to where they are
the show thrives on comedic
ridiculous.
and exaggerated.
I'm like bad. Mewtwo and everything.
Romance and some questionable approaches. This is a show you might want to give a try. Then at number 6, we have Ao-chan Can't Study. Now, this anime is probably the sweetest anime on the list here. So this romantic comedy follows a high schooler who struggles with her uncontrollable lustful thoughts about her classmate. Unlike most anime where male protagonists are the ones who can't get pheromones in control, this anime flips the script by portraying the girl as the one consumed by the perverted desires. Her internal monologue is where much of the comedy shines in the show. On the surface, she tries to act composed and focused on her academics, but her wild imagination constantly betrays her, leading to hilarious situations. Her fantasies
Wow, thoughts.
Not something I ever thought girls had. Hey,
when she sees you, she be getting wild thoughts.
Situation here, but are there any girls, like not fake girls, any actual girls watching this video? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you actually fantasize about this? This is just a genuine question. This is me, pure science, pure hypothetical,
pure science.
Okay, is this an actual thing that you guys fantasize about? And hey, man, I'm just saying, I want to live up to it. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, it's either that or the makers are just perverts. This anime is a unique portrayal of teenage emotions and desires. The main character's lustful thoughts are both comedic and surprisingly grounded, showing how she navigates her growing feelings.
He made this video just for this anime, they think, because this is the longest one.
So give this show a try if you want to watch something refreshing.
It's like, hey, I had this whole question this whole time.
Plus vampire. Alright, finally, some interesting stuff. No
And
more high
Odie.
school settings, I need a break from that. Except, we're going into a high school setting of monsters. So this show is what you get when you add a harem plot to a vampire anime. And as weird as it sounds, the show is actually quite good. So in the plot, we have a vampire.
It was alright. It wasn't one of my favorite animes.
Blood is beyond the comprehension.
But it was alright.
From the very first episode, the girl has dual personalities. For once, she's sweet and innocent, but on the other hand, you get her confident and seductive vampire form. And yes, I use the word seductive.
Pikachu, calm down, buddy.
Show is on the list. Her lust is not something simple, because on paper, she just wants to suck. Wait, that can't be right. That sounds wrong. Let's try that again. So she just wants to drink his blood. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that. But the show somehow manages to escalate that to a whole new level of pure, unadulterated. So she loves him, longs for him, and wants to drink his blood. And that's not what you call taking the unique approach here. No. Yeah, the anime is filled with fan service moments, and the approach complements this dynamic with plenty of moments that will make you remember this anime for a very long time. So, my point here, if you want to watch something different, this show is for you. Okay, moving on to number 4. At number 4, we have Bigata HK, an anime that flips the typical romantic comedy dynamic on its head. Here we have a high school.
What was it, 1,000 dudes or some shit was on the video? It was like, my goodness, what is happening with this anime?
Is that this airhead wants to lose her virginity. Before that, I would like to say this. I am one for gender equality. But when a girl wants to do stuff like this, it's funny. Everyone's laughing. The moment a dude tries to do this, he ain't seeing the next morning. That is jail right there. Jail. Anyways, jokes aside, the idiot girl sets her sights on our main dude of the story, an unassuming and awkward classmate. In this anime is often outrageous because it doesn't hold back when it comes to exploration of teenage lust, insecurity, and romance.
It doesn't.
Despite the girl's bold declarations and wild fantasies, she struggles to take decisive action, creating a humorous combination between her outward confidence and her inner vulnerability. This dynamic gives the story a unique charm as the main character's lust is tempered by genuine moments of self-discovery and emotional growth. Unlike other anime where the female lead's attraction is more romantic or nurturing, the etchiness here makes it a refreshingly honest take on teenage relationships, so if you want to watch something fun, this is the one to go to. Then at the third spot, we have Campion. Now, this is probably one of the more bizarre
I think I've heard of
this
this,
list.
but
Because here we have a high
don't
schooler
remember
who
watching
becomes a literal god slayer. And guess what the dude does with his power? Yeah, he attracts the attention of several powerful women. That's pretty much it. I believe that is a pretty good way of using the status, by the way. Chief among the female leads is a fiery and seductive knight who spares no effort in expressing her attraction to the main character, and her perverted desires are basically the central theme of the show. Her constant teasing and flirting creates a dynamic that blends romance with lustfulness. The girl is bold and confident and often uses her charm and beauty to fluster the main character, and obviously, it works. And all this stuff aside, the show is actually really fun. The characters are fun, the comedic timing is great, and overall, a fun and entertaining watch. So give it a try. And next at the silver spot, we have Monster Musume. Everyday life with monster girls. If you wanted me to describe this anime as shortly as possible, I'd only use 3 words. Degenerate monster girls. And that's the whole show in a nutshell.
And so are the people who watch it. Degenerates. That's what we are. I haven't watched this anime, but yeah, definitely degenerates.
By just being nice, by the way. Each girl represents a different species and personality, but they all share one thing. A burning desire to win the main character's affection, often through some pretty questionable advances, mind you. The standout female lead is a snake woman who openly lusts after the main character and makes literally no effort to hide her desires. Her possessive and seductive nature drives much of the comedy as she constantly tries to monopolize his attention while battling her rivals. And the anime doesn't shy away from pushing boundaries, making it one of the shows driven by fan service. So yeah, grab your parents and watch it with them. Best of luck. Jokes aside, if you're looking for a show filled with comedy and etchy stuff,
Anime be well, bro. So I like it. It's funny as hell.
Nagasarate Iranto. Now, I'm almost sure that the plot of the show came from a guy who was just daydreaming during his boring lectures. But let's get on with the anime here. This charming romantic comedy centers on a boy who finds himself stranded on a remote island inhabited entirely by a woman. And now, you know what I was talking about earlier. Because the series obviously plays on the harem trope, as nearly every female character lusts after the main character in varying degrees, creating a comedic atmosphere filled with misunderstandings and romantic tension galore. The most prominent female lead is Suzu, a sweet and innocent islander who quickly develops feelings for the main character. While her affection is more wholesome, the rest of the cast has plenty of over-the-top lust.
They're like, we ain't playing no games.
Or Mother of the Goddess Dormitory over here. This one takes a more playful approach to its themes. It's a fun and entertaining watch with a good balance of fan service and heartfelt moments. So give it a try. It's harmless. Well, that's the list for today, guys.
Not a bad list.
And also, if you like this video,
with that opening, I thought Witchcott was gonna be on there, cause I like it. I had made an AMV with that character, and I thought she would be on the list. So y'all can check that out. I'm gonna put it at the end to check out videos. So if y'all want to check out my AMV for it, the AMV is called Because I Love You, which the character is going after the main character like crazy. She falls in love with him and everything, and he does some of the most unspeakable crap to him. But yeah, I forgot how you pronounce the Dagami anime, because I was wanting to say Shamanta or something like that, but I was like, I'm destroying it. I can't remember exactly how you pronounce the anime, but I think it's like where horrible jokes or something. I forgot the name of the thing. But anyway, I'll have it there then if y'all want to check that out. But this is an interesting list. Some of the animes I have watched this on here. Some of them, yeah, heavily fan service for all these. But yeah, I watched B God HK. I watched the Monsters, Monster Masuni, whatever. My Girlfriend is a Gal. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I watched watched all those, but yeah, I was like, I don't even know what I would put as number one. But it's not a bad list. It's not a bad list so far. It's few I'll check out and see, but yeah, I like the comedy routes. I'm really big into like anime comedies more than I am like the like action fighting. I like the comedy routes when it comes to anime. But yeah, because I just love to laugh at some of the stupid, ridiculous stuff. Because they do make some stupid, ridiculous scenarios and stuff in anime that you would just find like, what the hell is happening? But it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this list in the comments below. Which one would you put as your number one? Put it down in the comments. If you like this video, please put a like in the video. If you like to subscribe to see some more of my reactions and other type of videos, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on to give me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves and others. Peace and geekdom.